Well, here's the question. What do you do when almost everything you touch turns to gold? Well, you keep touching things, of course.
Of course. Well, 15 years after beginning to help the poorest people of India, a Bay Area nonprofit continues to come up with new ways to help. Here's Garvin Thomas with tonight's Bay Area Proud.
Janelle, it can sometimes be easier to spot injustices in cultures other than your own. People often accept the ones at home because they grew up around them. That wasn't the case for Dr. Neelima Sabharwal growing up in India. She was bothered by the poverty around her then, and decades later is still dedicated to helping those who suffer from it.
Has everybody taken their vaccines?
In just a few days, this group of Bay Area teenagers will head off to volunteer in India.
Even the basic things like that, they may not understand it.
This last-minute meeting in a Peninsula living room, a chance to go over some of the little details of their upcoming adventure, ones that will add to an already very big picture created by Dr. Neelima Sabharwal.
In the span of 15 years, we have touched the lives, I would say, close to 50,000 kids.
Neelima says growing up in India, she was dismayed by the poverty she saw around her. She came to the United States in the late 70s to be a wife and a doctor, but the social worker in her came too.
But especially when I came here and I became so blessed and felt very grateful for all the blessings, I realized maybe I've got to give back. There's no free lunch in this world. You just got to give back.
It took just one visit to an Indian orphanage called Home of Hope for Neelima to realize helping these children was her calling. She named her charity Home of Hope, and over the years has spearheaded 20 programs to help India's youngest and least fortunate. Her hope is that each one will ignite in the locals a desire to take it over and make it better.
Your mind gets distracted. That's how humans are.
Including this one. The English Empowerment Program is Home of Hope's latest endeavor. Bay Area teens teaching conversational English to the Indian children, using whatever setting makes them comfortable. The dance floor, the classroom, even the basketball court. They've been testing it for a few years now and are ready to roll it out.
It just completely changes your perspective on life.
So it's just been beautiful the way this whole program has started. It's win-win everywhere.
Now, one of the amazing things, the Home of Hope does so many good things for kids in India. But what this program does, what's special about this is these young people, these ambassadors of hope from the United States now, all that they get out of it. You can't put a price tag on that for sending them overseas from living their lives here and seeing what life in a third world or in other parts of the world are like, and how fortunate we have it back here.
Yeah.
And so they grow. Obviously, it helps the orphans in India. One of those win-win situations.
They obviously appreciate what they have, and now they're giving back. It's such a great story. Okay, thanks so much, Garvin.
Thank
you, Garvin.